Hello. This is Chelsea Baker.
Hello.
And I'm Adam Roth, and together we are a part of the Adam Roth Project. I'm watching Backstage Beat. The song's called Free.
Spilled all my thoughts until the ink of my pen disappeared. My soul is running on empty, but I don't mind, it'll fill up again. When it fills up within, the scattered puzzle pieces don't mean anything to me. I spilled all my guts until the ink of my pen disappeared. My soul is running unsteady, but I feel fine. Scattered puzzle pieces, no glue to keep them together, but I see it through. Drained all my guts until the blood on my hands disappeared. My soul is running so steady, and I feel fine. Scattered puzzle pieces, no glue, how to keep them together, but I see it through.
What's happening? This is James 7X, and we're on the Backstage Beat. I have Adam Roth from the Adam Roth Project here. Thank you for inviting me and us into your home.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate it. You know, an artist's studio is it's their home, it's their sanctuary. Few questions I kind of want to go over with you. I want to talk to you about the Adam Roth Project.
Thanks for coming, by the way, my man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So what is the Adam Roth Project?
The Adam Roth Project is basically, it's a reflection of my thoughts about the world in one giant project displayed through music and art. It's a collaboration of every single project I've been in from the beginning of projects I've started. Was Turning Point into Broken Iris. In between that, I had a little project called The Clearing. From that came Avery, came Colliding Design, came Green Audio. Green Audio is turned into Green Audio Productions now, and now it's turned into the Adam Roth Project, where I get to do a little bit of every single genre I've touched and kind of blend it into one. I can't say that my stuff is absolutely timeless, but I have been going down the same formula as timeless musicians that I look up to have done, and that's just being honest and truthful.
Well, who are some of the musicians that you have looked up to?
The first thing that comes to my mind would be the Beatles. How they just were able to touch on any genre and just do whatever they want and be able to just cover everything and be honest about it. And then I look up to Jim Morrison from The Doors with his honest lyrics. I look up to Kurt Cobain. I look up to Trent Reznor, talk about honesty and just like being real. I look up to Zeppelin, I look up to Tool and Maynard especially a lot. My favorite band is Dredge, and he does not, the lead singer from Dredge, he does not, lyrically, he doesn't, and musically, those guys just don't hold anything back. I mean, they might have cut some corners in their past few records to, like, you know, kind of cling to the industry or whatever, but as far as their artistic side goes and what they're expressing is so real, and they're not, that just makes it timeless, I guess.
Just spill our guts. He was recording the whole time. Like, we go in the practice room, everything was already mic'd up, and they would have a song that they jammed, and I would just go in there, and I'd have my notebook, and I was able to just write and freestyle, like, into the microphone whatever I wanted to, and we'd get really, really aggressive with it because it was rock music, and we'd also get real spacey with it too, and it gave me a chance to, I used it as more of like an emotional outlet of, like, to the more aggressive side of me. And
What kind of musical equipment are you utilizing to make Adam Roth Project happen?
You know, I realized maybe 4 or 5 years ago that I could really do. I could produce a full song, a full album with very little. Very little. All you really need is a MIDI controller, or all I really needed anyway was a MIDI controller, a microphone, and a decent computer. With the, you know, software that you choose, I choose Pro Tools, and then I just had a little Mbox too. I had some friends that were in the industry that had some really good plugins that were that they gave me just some basic stuff so I can throw on a quick mastering plugins, you know, stuff like that. I like to use electronic noises, and then I also like to use live drums and live instruments mixed with it, just to kind of
Create and the vibe and
yeah, exactly. I mean, the first album that I did by myself was called Diagnosed for the Dollar. It was a Green Audio EP, and it was done in my bedroom, just with what I had in front of me, and it didn't have much. I don't have a lot of money. I only do music. I don't work, so I just have exactly what I need to make music, and it doesn't take that much. Actually, it's pretty crazy. If you think about it, it doesn't take much. It takes a nice computer.
I would never catch myself dead calling a project after my own name, because I wanted a band. I wanted to have band members. You know, I wanted to have a group. The camaraderie of fellow musicians together is something that each musician understands. Like, is awesome. It's brotherhood. You know what I mean? My Demons was the first song that we wrote together, and we actually musically him and I vibed really, really well. Like, any idea he came up with, I was like, dope, I can go off of that. Any idea I came up with, he fed off of it, and he really liked it, and the creative process was really fun and really easy. And then people said on our live performance too, when we worked together, we had some type of vibe that was going on really well. It just felt really natural. His music is, he's got his own thing, and he has his own image, and I respect what he's going for.
In your time of being a musician, your career thus far, what advice do you have to, like, any kind of, like, newbie?
Well, maybe that too. What I just kind of talked about. Any advice for someone getting into it? Definitely just don't worry about what you have. Worry about how you use it. And that's just the beginning of advice. Like, when it comes to, like, if you want a guitar, like, don't spend $800 on a guitar. Like, get something and just use it. But that's just skimming the surface. If you want to be a musician, if you want to get into this and make music your life and maybe make a career of it, don't do it with the intent that you're going to make a career of it. Do it because of the gift of creativity that we have given, or that you have given. If you've been blessed, or somehow, if you have the gift of being creative, or the gift of singing, or the gift of being artistic, performing in any way, and you're willing to give everything, and to give up money, and to give up, you know, a comfortable normal society living, then, you know, then it's for you. If you're willing to just give it all up and be an artist, a starving artist, as cliche as it sounds, it really does. It is what it takes. I'm not exactly where I want to be, and I always picture myself being somewhere way further than I am, or that I will be 5 years from now. But what keeps it going is that I love music, and I love creating, and I feel that our creator, whatever that is, gave us the gift to do it. So our gift back to him or her or it is to create. And if you feel the same way, then do it. But if you're in it for money and drugs and the women and all that bullshit, it doesn't come. It's all bullshit. If I'm not doing music, I'm anxious like I need to be doing it. So I'm kind of a workaholic. So I'm
Are you anxious now?
No, because we're getting something done. We're getting an interview done. Which is cool.
We're getting something done. doing things revolving around the music.
Yeah, and it's not just getting it. I love to hang out. I love to chill, but and that's for sure. I love to drink and get filthy with my homies. We're about to after this interview. But you know, it's my livelihood, and like I've been reading this book about talent, and it feels like if you feel you're good at something, if you feel like you're naturally good at something, the only way to get better at it is to do it more. So I spend, you know, on an average, I probably spend at least 4 hours a day on music.
4 hours a day, that's solid. That's good. That's good. It's healthy.
It's
more than most average person will get. Any musicians that you have yet to collaborate with, but you would like to collaborate with?
Yeah, I mean, like big time musicians,
Any local, big time, whoever.
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is Danny Lohner. He did all the Underworld soundtracks. He's been a guy that I've been trying to track down for a long time. He's an amazing producer, sound designer. He worked with a few of my friends and projects before, so I'd like to work with him. So Danny Lohner, if you can hear this, hit me up. Him and I swear to God, we use the same sounds, dude. I swear to God we do. It's insane. But anyway, locally, I really want to work with this girl. She's in a band called Playboy School. You know her. You know them. You did an interview with them.
I was there with them last night, San Francisco.
How was that?
Oh, it was awesome. They killed it.
They're dope, aren't they?
It was a little cafe, but man, they fucking rocked it out. And then Zach Camp on the drums with them.
Yep. Oh, Zach rocked it?
Yeah,
Zach's a cool guy.
Drums.
Speaking of Zach, Zach's going to come do some tracks with us as well.
Ooh, nice.
Zach's cool. Zach's a good ass dude. And then I want Leonie from Playboy School is definitely going to come and lay some violin and maybe even some guitar.
Make me weep. With your voice and her violin.
Thanks, dude. She's amazing. So, and then anyone, you know, I'm really open to jamming with a bunch of different people. That's why I kind of did all these different projects too, because I like to experiment and see what's out there, you know.
Ooh, I try not to recognize these earthy tones ringing in my mind, but they're so vivid I can't hide them. No. When I should just be on my way, trip a sip of the Milky Way, then resonate and fade away. I'll pay those bills some other day. There's something that's inside of me that's rapping with anxiety. I need to leave, I need to breathe, or maybe just another drink. It's pulling me apart, you see. I cannot wait until I'm free, until I'm me, and finally weightless.
God damn it, Ben!
I knew you were gonna do that.
You're watching the Backstage Beat.